Hello everyone, here we are at the 13th part of our course, Computer Programming in C++. And today we will be covering a very interesting topic, which is filing. Today we will be learning how to read from text files and how to write in text files, also how to create them. So the header files that we will be using today are ifstream, which we always use, and also fstream. We will be using three classes today, which are ofstream, ifstream, and fstream. And the first question now that comes is, what is a class? Since this is a beginner's level course for programming, so I won't be going too much into the details of classes. Classes will be discussed in our next course, which is object-oriented programming. And object-oriented programming has a higher difficulty level than this simple programming course of C++. So we won't discuss that, but to simply tell you that what a class is, I will define classes as user-defined data types. So you all know about integers and floats. So you know these are different data types. So consider classes as a data type like this, but they are user-defined, or you can say they are custom data types, you can say that. So the custom data types, you can say, we will be using ofstream and ifstream today. So these are the two classes or custom data types. Also, what we will do is actually we will make variables of these custom data types, or you can say we will make objects of these classes to handle a file. And by what do I mean by all of this? I just mean that we will be declaring a variable of this data type ofstream, or of this class ofstream. So this is what we will be doing. We will make two variables, one of the data type ofstream and another of the data type ifstream. Now there is one more thing, one more important thing, and that is ofstream class is used for writing and ifstream is used for reading. So this class is used for writing in a file, and this one, ifstream, is used for reading from a file, while fstream, this is used for both purposes, for writing and for reading. Now let's see how will we write in a file or read from a file. So I have divided the implementation of this in 4 steps so that you can understand better. So the first step is you will create a variable. So creating a variable of some class is also known as creating an object. So that's why I've written the word object here. You can ignore it if you find it difficult. Just think you have to create a variable for a file, just that. So second thing is you have to open up the file. Third is you will read or write from the file, whichever one you want, whichever one is your task or purpose. And the fourth step is close the file. Now make sure this step, the last step, is very important, and usually people miss this step and they forget it. So this step is crucial. Why? Because for two things. One is, if you won't close the file, your data that you have written in the file will not be saved. So to save that data, you have to close the file. And second, resources that are allocated to that file, the file handler, they will not be released. So to release those resources that the operating system has given in order to open the file or allocate it to the file will not be released if you won't close the file. So these are the 4 steps. Create the file variable, open the file, read or write in the file, and close the file. Now let's see a proper example of how will we do it. So let's see some code. In this, first of all, this is the first step. First of all, what I'm doing is I'm creating a variable of the type ofstream, and the name of my variable is outFile. First of all, recall that ofstream data type or class is used for writing in the file. So what I'm doing is I'm actually performing writing operation in text file. I'm trying to write in the file. So this is the first step. This is what I'm doing here. I am creating the file variable. The second step was open up the file. So in this step, what I'm doing is outFile.open, and here I have given the name of my file which I wanna open. So then the name of the file which I wanna open is example.txt. So this step will open up the file. The next step is read or write from the file. So right now we are performing writing operation. So obviously in this step, the third step, I am writing in the file. So how do you write in a file? You write the name of your variable, and then you write these operators, right? You write these operators. These are like this, as you can see clearly. So this is the name of my file variable. This is the operator, and then you can write a string here which you want to be saved in the file. So this string, writing this to a file, this whole string along with \n will be saved in the file. And the last step is close the file. So how do you close it? You write the name of the variable, you write dot, and then you write the name of the function, which is close, and followed by the round brackets, and then I have return 0. So this is my whole program. So these are the 4 steps, and this is how you write something in a file. Now this was a short piece of code just to show you how do you do it. Now let's see a complete example. I have written a complete code along with its output for you. Let's see that. Now let's see a complete example of writing in a file along with its output and along with the file as well. Okay, first of all, the first step is creating the object or the variable of file. So I have created ofstream and out file. This is the name of my variable. Now I have opened up my file and I have named my file as my own name and .txt. So there's one more interesting thing. If this file already exists, then it will not be created. But if it does not exist, it will be created automatically. And then I have just printed this on screen, writing in file. This is the important step. This is the third step. So again, here I'm writing the file. I've written the name of my variable, file variable here, and I've written these operators. And then I have written 3 lines actually. So \n means a new line. So I have written 3 lines, and then the fourth step is closing the file. So I have closed the file right here. Now let's see the output. This is the output. Whatever was cout, written in cout, is displayed here. Now let's see, where was this file created? The file with this name, where was it created? So it will be created if you are using Visual Studio. This is your project. If this is your project, it will be created where your source file is located. So source file means the file in which you have written your code, your main program. So wherever is your source file, the text file will be created right there in the same folder. Also, when I've opened up this file, this is the output here. You can see these 3 lines are successfully written in this file, right? So you can see that. Now let's see if this was how you. So this was how you write in a file, how you write some string or some text in a file. But what if you want to write a variable in a file? So maybe you have taken a variable from a user and you want to save it in the file. What do you do? So in this whole slide, everything else is what you already know. So only the red lines are the ones which you have to learn right now. So first of all, or which are new right now. So red lines are those which are new right now. So first of all, what I've done is I have declared an integer variable data, and I have stored 20 in it. Now, again, step number 1, opening up the step number 1, creating the file variable. Step number 2, opening up the file. This is step 3, where I will write in the file. So instead of writing your string here, just write the name of your variable. That's simple. It's really easy. Just write the name of your variable, and then the fourth step, closing the file. So it's really easy. It's not difficult at all.